Hey guys, thank you for joining me. For this week's reading, I'm going to be working with the Wizard's Tarot. I'm just kind of smudging my oracle and we're going to get right into the reading. So I'm using the Wizard's Tarot and I'm also using Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'll be drawing one card for the reading. So as always guys, these are general readings, so take the parts that do resonate and let go of the rest. With that being said, let's get right into it. What messages does Spirit want to bring forward for this week? Okay. What messages need to come through? Can I get 3 more cards, please? 3 more cards. Okay. That's a lot. I want 2 more. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. And 1 more, please. Okay. Okay, great. All right, so I'm gonna show you the cards, okay? The first card we have is the Tower. Very intense cards, guys. Tower, okay? Okay, so let me tune into this. Okay, what I'm getting is, guys, your foundations, whatever you thought, whatever you believed, whatever you were holding on to, it's all coming crashing down, okay? It's all coming crashing down, and you are also at that stage where you are like, whatever crashes, and I'm gonna be okay with that, okay? So just like in this image, the lightning strikes and this tower is kind of falling down, and so this is intense energy, okay? This is a lot of intense energy. Let me see what else I'm getting with this. I just heard forced destruction. For some of you, you know, your house needs some renovation, or you will be breaking down walls and stuff. I don't know why I see that, to kind of restructure the house. But you're letting go of old ways of doing things, okay? Whatever was working for you in the past, you realize it's not working for you, and you're like, I'm done with this. I'm not going back to this situation. And for some, this is a relationship, okay? So for some, this is work. For some, this is a relationship. For some, this is a habit or a behavior pattern. But you are done with this Tower energy. It's like, and I also feel with this Tower energy, it's like something awakened within you. Something awakened you to the truth, okay? So you had your epiphany, or you had your aha moment where you realized, okay, this is not for me. This is not going anywhere. And if this is where you know, the divine is breaking things down for me, I will just allow it to fall down. I'm gonna burn those bridges. I'm gonna allow things to come crashing down, and I'm gonna be focusing on myself, basically focusing on myself, or redirecting and starting something new. The next card right next to it is the Temperance card. Beautiful card. I love this card. So we see this beautiful infinity symbol, and she's mixing 2 things. But what I'm getting with this is, you are healing yourself. You are taking care of yourself, okay? So this, guys, just know that Tower is a major arcana in the tarot, and it is a very intense energy. And after whatever the situation is, you needed the time out. You needed to do self-healing. You needed to focus your life. You needed to, the infinity symbol tells me that you are now aligning to situations that seem universally guided, like guided by the universe. You feel that this is a good situation for me. This is a balanced situation for me. But more so, I feel like this is about you healing yourself, you taking out the time to heal those aspects of yourself. Like, for example, if in the past there was codependency or addictions, you're breaking that pattern, and you are healing that now. You are healing that now, so that, you know, those patterns do not repeat. And for some, you are breaking ancestral karma or ancestral patterns that your ancestors were unable to break, but you are breaking, and you are healing yourself. So this again is a major arcana, and this shows me that you have been working on yourself, you have been healing yourself, you've been focusing your energies into something else, okay, than what went wrong. You're not trying to focus on what went wrong, but you're focusing more on self-healing, rejuvenation, building up your energy, building up your resources. For some, if you lost money, you are now focusing on how can I make more money, how can I find that, you know, balance it out, and I want to work on something that helps me grow and build myself. Now the next card we have is Four of Cups, okay? So there is a sense of, for some, there's a sense of, why aren't things taking off? Why is this feeling of discontentment? Like, is that it? Is there more to this, or is it just this? Okay, so you are still, I would say you are still figuring things out. That's how I want to say, okay? You feel you're definitely in a better space than what was, but you're kind of still healing yourself, still doing your work, still focusing on yourself, doing what needs to be done. Now, what's interesting is we have the Ten of Swords, but it came out in the reverse. So I like this card more so in the reverse than upright, because in the upright, we see these 10 swords in his back. And in the reverse, it's like you are taking out the swords now. Like I said, this is right in the middle. You are healing yourself. Whatever betrayal, endings, pain, trauma, whatever you went through, you are now healing yourself. You are now focusing on yourself, and you are now in a space where you're thinking, okay, so what's next? But I want to say something else here. You know, you may think that this is it, but do you see this golden chalice here? I want to zoom in a bit here. Yeah, this golden chalice here, it's like the universe has a plan that you are not aware of right now, okay? The universe has something better for you, but you are in this period of pause and this period of self-healing, because it's very important that you do that. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oops. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. That's a beautiful card. So if you are concerned about money matters, okay, you don't need to worry about money, okay? Whatever you're working on has the potential to grow, has the potential to come to fruition. But right now, see, the thing that I'm getting is you can't speed things up. You can't be like, why isn't this running? Like, why isn't my plane taking off? Okay, you want to take off that plane. But right now, that plane needs fueling. That plane needs fueling, and there is a pause because you are still, see, these energies, okay, the Tower and the Ten of Swords are heavy energies, okay? And you cannot speed up a healing process. Healing is a journey, healing is a process. And you know, I don't believe when people say, okay, it's a year has passed and you need to get over the loss, 2 years has, sometimes healing takes more time. And that's okay. Whatever your pace is, that's okay. Nobody needs to judge another for the healing process, because we don't know how much trauma the other person went through. What they went through, we do not know. So, you know, that's the thing. And the card, I wanted to pull one card from this, and I'm getting a similar message from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. This is trust. Trust. And I don't know if you guys can see, it's like she's in a bubble here, okay? Yes, there are two ducks here, but she's like in a, there's a female in a bubble. It's like you need this time of cocooning. You need this time to pull your energies together. That's what I'm getting, because sometimes, guys, in these situations, we've given a lot of ourselves. We've given a lot of our energy, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job. We don't realize when we are in it that how much of ourselves we're giving away. But when we are resting, when we are healing, when we are focusing on ourselves, we can bring all that energy back to ourselves, and we can heal those aspects of ourselves. And I do see in these cards a lot of healing. Yes, we have the Tower and we have the Ten of Swords right at the end, and it can seem like quite a brutal reading, but I am taking this in a positive direction. The only thing I'm getting is to trust the universe, because some of you wanted more fast-paced. Like, why hasn't this happened yet? Why isn't this year yet? Like, if this is a job, you're like, if this is a work situation, it's like, why hasn't things moved yet? If this is a relationship, you're like, why haven't, you know, I found this person, or why haven't I healed myself? All these different situations. And if you're working on something like a project or a goal, even that, this card is showing me it takes time. Trust the universe, trust this process, okay? Don't give up on your dreams just because you had a painful past, whatever this was. And some of you are healing from your childhood, where you went through these traumas, these situations. But now, since you're an adult, you can take situations in your own hands and say, you know what, I'm responsible for my own healing now that I'm an adult, and I can take care of myself. Okay, so you're doing all that. The only thing I feel here is things are slow. Things are slow. They're not at the pace that you want. Okay, and as much as I don't want to look at the cards that fell, I'm still curious about them. So we're going to be looking into that as well. Okay, so you have, I'm going to just show them, Knight of Wands, I wasn't planning to do this, guys, but Four of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So what I'm getting with this is, there is an idea, or there is something that you are charged up about. You are very focused about. You see this fire in her hand, and she's charged up on this horse, galloping away in the direction that she's aiming for. It's like you're on fire. But at the same time, we have this Four of Swords. Again, this feels more like you need to heal. You need to pause. Yes, you have these ideas, and yes, you are inspired, and yes, you are, you know, all fired up for this, but you need to pause for a certain reason. And for some, divine timing is at play. As much as you want it, it's like certain situations can only happen at a certain point and time, and that's what's going on here. But with the King of Pentacles, for some, you have a stable, there is someone who wants to give you a stable offer, and this could also be marriage, okay? For some, this is what I'm getting from the cards. But for others, there could be maybe your spouse or your partner is there for you, to support you, to be there for you, okay? To be there for you. There is someone around you who wants to support you, and who wants to build a life with you, who wants to build a legacy with you. So all these things are coming through. And for some, if you've always had money issues and you struggled for money and you had a difficult time somehow, these financial problems are coming to a close. Pay attention to your ideas, okay? Your crown chakra. You're receiving a lot of ideas. Ideas with regards to money matters, stability, emotional fulfillment. Pay attention to those ideas, okay? Yes, you are rushed to reach your destination, but there is something better in store, okay? So don't be impulsive is what I'm getting. There are two pause cards. There are two cards that say time to rest, time to take that break, time to refocus and understand, because you, at the end of the day, you will have your 10 of Cups. You will have your emotional as well as financial stability. You will have that. Just because things are slow, don't take it personally, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing. You guys have a good one. We'll see you soon.